For today's video, we're going to start the Skylanders Spyro's Adventure Re-Randomizer Nuzlocke. Pretty much the same rules as the Randomizer Lock or the Redemption Randomizer Lock, which are no switching Skylanders once a chapter starts unless a Skylander is defeated, no hats. Hats give a slight benefit, and I simply don't like the looks of them, so it, I think, works out to just not use them. No variant Skylanders. All Skylanders that will be used are just the regular base game core Skylanders. No dark, legendary, or chases. Even though the chases don't appear any different in the game, we still can't use any of them. Then, no repeating elements or Skylanders. So this means once we get a Skylander of a certain element, for example Spyro, we can't get another magic Skylander. In the lock, also by no repeating Skylanders, I mean we can't use any from the previous two attempts, which cut the Skylanders roster in half. And then simply the basic Nuzlocke rules, which are once a Skylander is defeated, we can't use them again for the rest of the playthrough. Essentially, injured to the point of not being able to play again, or death is what a lot of people call it. But I don't usually say that because I will use these Skylanders again, just not in this series. And then for some non-rule stuff I will mention is that I'm already using my leveled up Skylanders because they are the original ones I got and I just don't want to reset them. Also, we will get a new Skylander around every 3 chapters, except this video, where we will get one after the first 2 chapters, so that way we can get a Skylander of each element before the Chaos Boss fight. Also, I completely understand that these rules might not seem super hard or crazy, but I lost the first lock I did with these exact same rules, and the second lock I did, I ended the lock with having exactly half of my team left. So I know these rules are tough enough, at least for my playability of the game. Now to see who our starter options are. So I kind of do my Randomizer Nuzlocke kind of like a Pokemon lock, or a Pokemon Nuzlocke, where you get 3 starter options that are randomized, but then everyone after that, you just kind of take what you get. So we will get a choice out of our starter at least. Okay, Air. Air has actually been very kind to us. I think Air was our last element we got in our first lock, but then Sonic Boom is who we got in the last lock, so Sonic Boom carried our lock and was one of our strongest Skylanders the whole way through, so can't get Sonic Boom again, but okay. Very happy with that first starter option. I love Whirlwind. Whirlwind and Sonic Boom are like my 2 favorite air elements, and Sonic Boom probably edges out Whirlwind right now for me just because of how good Sonic Boom did in the last lock, but I love Whirlwind, so I would not be upset at all with Whirlwind as our starter. Okay, Life has arguably, no, not arguably, Life has my favorite of its element remaining, at least for gameplay wise, and my least favorite of its element remaining. So we'll see who it is. And it's Stump Smash. That was my least favorite of the 2. Stealth Elf, I still haven't gotten Stealth Elf yet. And Stealth Elf, as some of you all know, is an absolute monster in SSA. And then the last option. Is it Water or Magic? Magic, okay. We're definitely going to have an interesting choice here. So Voodoo and Spyro. Voodoo was actually starter option in my last lock, but I didn't take him. Wow, we get Voodoo as a starter option. Okay, this is going to be a tough decision, but yeah, we'll go through it right now. Okay, I'm actually having some struggle with this starter choice because it's actually kind of tough thinking it over because I'll explain right here. Whirlwind's probably my favorite of these 3. Not probably. Whirlwind's definitely my favorite of these 3. But the thing is, where I'm doing another Nuzlocke after this with just the remaining Skylanders, if I take Whirlwind here, I'm guaranteed Warnado in that lock. And Warnado, I think, is a consensus like worst Skylander or SSA Skylander. But for this lock, that wouldn't be that big of an issue, obviously. And then Stump Smash is the exact opposite situation. Because if I take Stump Smash in this situation, I'm guaranteeing Stealth Elf for the next lock. Which, obviously, would be great for the next lock, but would kind of hurt us in this lock. And then Voodoo. Honestly, Voodoo's like the middle, because Voodoo and Spyro, I think, are about the same. I don't think either one of them is like great, and neither one's like horrible, so both are pretty just solid. So Voodoo, and Voodoo being a starter option in the last one. But I think I'm going to pick Whirlwind, because I think Whirlwind, I just do it like from a comfort factor, I think it's the best. And still, 3 of the like most broken Skylanders will still have an option to be available in this lock and the next lock, being Bash, Stealth Elf, and Drobot. Well, if I could pick, I hope we get 1 or 2 of those in this lock. I hope we don't get all 3 in either one of the locks, though, because that lock I think we will for sure win. But then the other one that doesn't get those 3, I think could be in for a struggle. But yeah, that's my thoughts. But yeah, I think we're gonna pick Whirlwind. Whirlwind's my favorite, and like I said, the one I probably feel the most comfortable with out of these options. But I definitely think all 3 definitely gave me a lot to think of. Okay, so the last thing was really me just giving my like out loud thoughts on the starter decision. And I've thought it over more, but I'm still sticking with Whirlwind, and these are the reasons. So Whirlwind is my personal favorite of the options, both from a design wise and gameplay style. Also, out of these options, I know she's the one I've used the most in the past. Also, with the starter choice, I think I should really choose the Skylander I want, because it will probably be the Skylander I use the most in this playthrough. And I know this means this will be choosing an air starter for the second straight lock, but it worked out pretty well the last time, so I think we are going to stick with. Okay, here we are on the Skylanders Spyro's Adventure Re-Randomizer Nuzlocke. That's going to take a while to get used to saying, because we've been saying Randomizer Redemption for a while, but Re-Randomizer we will start saying. I guess we'll save that file just because that was the first one we completed Nuzlocke on, so we'll just do a new file. And we'll probably delete this one after it's all said and done, though. But yeah, really excited for this. This level should be super easy. I mean, I think the only enemies even in this level are Chompies. But here we go. As you all know, we chose Whirlwind. I've not used Whirlwind in a long time, though, so I'm going to have to get a little used to that moveset. So, Whirlwind does have flying, the rainbow attack, and then a storm cloud. I don't know which pathway I went. Atomic Rainbow. Okay, so it looks like I did the rainbow pathway. I don't know which one's better. Yeah, and I know she does have a move that if you hold in the rainbow attack, it like makes a mini black hole, so. Yeah, I don't know which pathway is better, but both are ranged, and I think both are actually fairly good, if I'm correct. So I don't think you can really go like wrong with I don't think you can really go wrong with either one of Whirlwind's pathways, because they both are just good range moves.
We heard the Skylanders were all gone, but it's great to see you're here!
I hate you can't skip some of these cutscenes.
That main road was destroyed, and now the townsfolk are all trapped inside! It's very dangerous! Taking down that wall seems like it might help. Maybe that old cannon will work.
Yeah, this video, the plan is we're going to do this chapter, the next chapter, and then we will see the next Skylander joining Whirlwind.
Oh, thank you.
Really loving these randomizers though. This has been a ton of fun.
The Skylanders are back.
Hey, you're a Skylander, aren't you? I didn't know you guys were here. We could really use your help. Can you grab that key and get us out of here?
Get the key, young Portal Master. Use it to open the lock's gate.
Okay, we're just going to go ahead and do this thing. I know we really have no reason to collect stuff, because like I said, I'm probably going to end up deleting this save file anyways, but...
Yay!
It'll get Whirlwind some more coins at least. And I know a lot of people actually do complain with the flying moves, but I actually don't hate them, because they're useful. You can go over water, and it does give you some more speed, so really I'm completely fine with this Skylander having a flying move. Okay, I think this should give us a little bit of coins. 50, yeah, not much. Okay.
Your Skylander will need a key to open it.
Can we skip this cutscene? Nope.
So glad the Skylanders are here.
I guess it probably won't let you skip many cutscenes in the first
We have a doodle of a
chapter.
problem here. See, the bridge is out, and people are trapped on the other side of Turtle Gully. Gosh, I hope they're okay. Blobbers over there can't move that turtle. Could you please help him?
By Pythagoras' theorem, you're a Skylander, aren't you? Good thing you're here. I've got a big brain, but pretty puny muscles. I could use a powerful hero such as yourself to help me move this turtle.
Push the turtle to clear a path.
So far, we're really liking our decision with Whirlwind. Because, like I said, after I thought of that, it was like, I know I was kind of trying to pre-plan for the next Nuzlocke, but honestly, the starters are like the only decision you can get. So you might as well make sure you get something you want. And you are going to use your starter a lot, so I think Whirlwind was definitely the right decision.
Hugo told me to meet you.
And I think
Boy,
of
you
our
got
options,
here just in
Whirlwind was
time.
the
I can
only
see what's causing this
range
island to
Skylander.
shatter. Come here and I'll show you. Use those bounce pads.
Hey,
They're
Alvin,
super
let's get these
springy.
cutscenes. But yeah, I think Whirlwind was the right decision. Range Skylander, like I said, definitely the one I was most comfortable with. And yeah, the starter, I think if you do like the Nuzlocke like I'm doing, you need to get a starter that you're comfortable with and that's good. And just one you like, because you are going to be using your starter a lot, probably. Okay. Oh wait, we've got to...
You again. Thank goodness. I'd gladly escape this raging tornado.
If it wasn't for these
except
cutscenes, we could be done with this
gates are
chapter.
in
We
my
would have
way.
way already been done with this
Monsters
chapter.
always stake out their territory by putting up these gates. And these are particularly nasty little monsters too. Hungry little chompies. I'll be on the safe side, thank you. It sure beats being on the chompy side, which is where you are. But don't worry, these gates will open once all of the monsters have been defeated. So all you have to do is just get rid of all of the chompies in there and everything should be just fine. Good luck.
Okay, we're gonna fly over
Use your
with this
attack
chest.
buttons to defeat the Chompy.
Let's see. So that's the black hole. And I know it does more damage the longer you hold it in, so... There we go.
These are elemental gates.
Yeah, the elemental gates, we already passed the formulas, I know I can't get it, but the elemental gates, we don't even try to get in these videos if you haven't seen, because for a Nuzlocke, you were just trying to beat the chapters. You're not trying to 100% the game, you're not trying to get the extra hats and stuff. You're just trying to beat all the chapters without losing Skylanders.
You know, by a tech champion. I made it totally obvious, right?
You need a
We look like
Skylander.
these.
You need a
That's so
water
little. I forget
Skylander
how
to
little points you
unlock
get.
this.
Pretzel. Take that.
Oh, the tornado!
Okay, we'll see. Yeah, Whirlwind has some really nice range. And I know this move can bounce off that. Yeah. Yeah, Whirlwind is very similar to Sonic Boom. Both have like some rangy moves. Both can fly. Sonic Boom's main difference obviously is having the baby power, and then Whirlwind's just got another range move. Both very solid though. Like I said, the only reason I honestly think I preferred Whirlwind over Sonic Boom after the lock, but it's always been super close. Like, to me, this was the one element I think I had the hardest time choosing my favorite out of, because I just really like Whirlwind and Sonic Boom. Okay, so yeah, done with that chapter. We're just gonna go ahead and do this.
You ready to
I was
shove
fun
up?
to explore the island, but we're, you know,
Yep.
I'm kind of just coming off that lock. I'm so used to the island that there's really no
You
point for
see
me to
how I was
explore it.
able to hit that?
But yeah, we're
That
gonna do this
takes years
chapter,
of practice
then get
and
our
skill.
second Skylander, and
I
yeah,
know,
that'll be it for the video.
amazing, right? Well, you can thank me later.
Okay. This is a fun little chapter. It's not hard or anything, but it's just a fun little one to explore, and it definitely has like the Skylanders feel, all these little sky islands.
Different areas of Skylands have different elemental energies. When you switch to using Skylanders of the same element
Still
in
can't
that
skip
area,
these cutscenes.
they will have extra power and reap extra rewards. Skylanders of the tech element are stronger in this zone. You need a tech Skylander to unlock this gate. portal of power to change Skylanders at any time.
So Drowsing. Honestly, I think the rainbow does more than the black hole, so really I don't think you have any reason to really even try to save up to this black hole.
Magic element are stronger in this zone. No.
Hey, is that all of them? I think we got rid of all the chompies. Hey, I know some trail spearmen are gonna jump up the second I push this rock. Grab these. Yeah, so far my first impressions on Whirlwind, definitely a ranged Skylander. Like, Whirlwind honestly probably is like one of the worst like close range Skylanders. Both her moves are great long range, but up close her moveset is definitely not ideal. I actually heard Whirlwind can heal other Skylanders if you're like multiplayer. So you know, if we ever get a chance to do a multiplayer Nuzlocke, I definitely think Whirlwind would be even better. But I mean that doesn't really matter for us right now.
Water Skylander to unlock this gate.
Okay, we're just gonna go ahead and grab these gems I saw. Yeah, not many coins early on though.
Skylanders of the life.
Okay, just gotta defeat some of these enemies. Okay, and there we go. Yep. I hear my cat. Hey, there we go. First bit of gameplay done. That's chapter 1 and chapter 2 done. Now we'll see who's joining Whirlwind. A lot of fun options still. 3 of the Skylanders from the get-go that I considered the strongest are all still available, so it would be awesome if we could get one of them. But yeah, let's see who joins Whirlwind right now. Okay, here we are back on the randomizer. We can get any element except air. Really excited. We've got a lot of fun options. Oh wow, that would be kind of funny if we got voodooed after we just passed on him. Well, we'll see. It's either going to be voodooed or Spyro though, because that's the only 2 options we can get for magic. Honestly, kind of hope it's voodooed just because we've passed on him as a starter for the past 2 locks. But obviously, I'm not going to complain about Spyro either. No way. Well, I guess it was just meant for us to get voodooed this log, because out of my starter options, voodooed was definitely the one I considered more, because I was not going to take Stump Smash as my starter. But yeah, it kind of looks like we were just destined to get voodooed in this video.